Hey guys, it's Sophie. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So for today's video, I'm doing the highly requested Q&A. So basically yesterday I just posted on my Instagram story asking you guys to ask me your questions, and I'll just be answering them today. If you're not already following my Instagram, make sure you do so. I'll link it in the description below, just because that's where you guys can have an input on what you see on my channel. I'll be asking you guys for video suggestions, ways to improve my channel, and all stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you're following my Instagram, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so the first question, I feel like this is a great way to start. Who inspired you to start a YouTube channel and what keeps you motivated? I think just because of quarantine and having a lot more free time, I was watching a lot more YouTube, and so from the channels that I watch a lot, it just seemed like a lot of fun to start a channel. But I think it was actually my mom's idea initially for me to start a channel, and yeah, I thought it'd be a fun idea and a good way to help you guys through your home trainings through my tutorial videos. So yeah. In terms of staying motivated, the support that I've been getting so far from the channel has been really great, so thank you guys so much for that. Also, just getting new ideas for videos, and I get really excited to film them, so that's also really keeping me going right now. Next few things actually are from my sister, who's over there playing with a soccer ball. They're not really questions, but she says, "Get your head out of the gutter, John B." And then she said, "Housekeeping!" Those are Outer Banks quotes. So go watch Outer Banks if you haven't already, because if you haven't watched it, that made absolutely no sense to you. But yeah, go watch Outer Banks. It's a really good show. We watched it in less than a day. If you want to see that and much more, we pulled an all-nighter last week, so be sure to go check out that video. Super fun. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Do you want to become a coach after you retire from rhythmic gymnastics? It's definitely something I've thought about. I'm not 100% sure whether I'd like to do that or not, but it's definitely something I'd be open to doing in the future. What are your... Ew! Ah! Spider fell on me. Ew, it was in my shoe! Anyways. What are your accomplishments and what are your future goals in general? So, school, gymnastics, life, etc. Okay. So I'll get to my accomplishments in a second, but in terms of future goals, school-wise, as you may or may not know, I recently finished high school and I'll be starting university relatively soon. So I have to keep at a certain average in my first year in order to maintain my scholarships. So my main goal is really just to work hard throughout university and keep that average in my first year to maintain my scholarships. In terms of gymnastics, I really want to focus on increasing the difficulty of my routines and also improving my consistency ahead of next year's Olympic qualifiers. Because if you don't know, I am incredibly inconsistent, so that's really something I want to work on this next year. Outside of all that, I mean, as you guys know, I just started this channel about a month ago, so I really just want to grow my channel throughout this time and work hard to produce fun content for you guys. What's your background? I guess if you mean in terms of like my family's background, my mom's Taiwanese and my dad was born here in Canada, but his side of the family is British, Scottish, and Welsh. Favorite movie? Okay, I don't have one favorite movie, I have a bunch, but in terms of movies that I've seen the most, definitely The Greatest Showman. But other than that, some of my other top favorite movies are Now You See Me Too, Avengers Endgame, that was epic, oh my god. Black Panther was really good, a bunch of Star Wars movies, yeah. Proudest moment in your career? Yeah, that's definitely gonna have to be when I won a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games 2 years ago. So that was really exciting, it was unreal, yeah, that's all I can say. But also up there with that, when I won nationals 2 years ago in my first year senior, that really meant a lot to me as well. So yeah, those are my two biggest accomplishments. How old are you? I'm 17 years old and I'm gonna be 18 in October. What's your favorite subject in school? I've always liked math. I've been that person that loves math, so yeah. What's your favorite apparatus? I think it really depends on the routine of the year and stuff, but right now my favorite apparatus is probably ball. Favorite competition you've been to? Ooh. Commonwealth Games in Australia, that was really fun. Just the experience and the atmosphere, being in the village and everything, that was really cool. But also going to the World Championships, being amongst the greatest gymnasts in the world, that was also really cool experience. Even though I didn't do as well in those competitions, it was still really fun experience. So Commonwealth Games, World Championships, top two. I'm actually thinking about making a video just about my Commonwealth Games experience, so let me know down below in the comments if you guys would like to see that, because I would love to do that video and share my experience with you guys. When did you start gymnastics? I believe I started when I was 7 years old. What's your favorite leotard? Okay, I've got two. It's either the one I'm currently using for ribbon or the one I'm currently using for clubs, so one of these two. It's a tie. Why did you start rhythmic gymnastics? I mean, I'd always kind of been dancing and singing around the house when I was little, and I also took some like kinder gym classes when I was 4, I think. So I was always kind of going down that path anyways, but I think it was watching the 2008 Olympic Games when I first saw rhythmic gymnastics, and I was like, wow, I want to do that. So yeah, that's basically how I got into the sport. In your opinion, what are the biggest differences between competing in junior versus senior? I think the biggest difference between junior and senior has to do with the difficulty, because once you hit senior, you have the opportunity to add a couple more difficulties into your routine, body difficulties, and I think just in general your routines are a little bit more packed. I feel like once you hit senior, there's also just kind of like a higher expectation of you, but in my experience, I actually felt a lot less pressure when I was going into senior, just because I was doing well in junior. I think I was 3rd in the country at the time, but then going into senior, I didn't really know what to expect, so I didn't have much of an expectation of myself, so that made it a pretty easy transition for me. What's it like to be graduated? It feels great to be graduated, yeah, to be done my high school experience and to start a new chapter in my life soon, but that being said, it was a relatively anticlimactic end to my high school experience, just because last half of the year was online, and my prom got cancelled, my graduation got postponed. So yeah, pretty anticlimactic, but still feels good to be done with it. Biggest fear? Well, I'm scared of basically everything. I have like typical fears like heights, drowning, all that stuff, and anything scary in movies. I hate zombies, but also sometimes like talking to people scares me, so really I'm scared of everything. Now that's a bit of a problem. But what are some of your favorite sports, hobbies other than gymnastics? I mean, right now I don't have time to do anything other than rhythmic gymnastics, but when I was younger, I always enjoyed volleyball, badminton, baseball, and I love watching figure skating, even though I can't skate for the life of me, but yeah. Do you like guinea pigs? I mean, I've never had a guinea pig, but they seem cute, so I guess, yeah. How do you stay motivated during quarantine? For me, I think it's really just remembering your goals and just remembering what you're working towards, because this will be over hopefully sometime soon, and I just can't wait to be back competing again and traveling. There have definitely been days where I felt really unmotivated, just felt like doing nothing all day, but really just, yeah, keeping my goals in mind, what I'm working towards, and just kind of thinking about what things will be like when this is over. What's your favorite pivot, jump, balance? Okay, my favorite turn, put it here, probably penché turn. In terms of jumps, I really like doing split arch jump. That's probably the only jump I do in my routines now, if you've noticed, but yeah, I like doing split arch jump. And in terms of balances, I probably like MG balance. How tall are you? I am 5'6" approximately, which I think is around 168 centimeters. What do you do in your free time? So yeah, going back to the hobbies that I missed earlier. Yeah, well lately I've had a lot more free time because of quarantine and everything. Lately I've been watching a lot of movies, TV shows, YouTube and all that. I love listening to music. I love playing board games with my family, as you've seen from my other videos. And just creating content for you guys now. It's been lots of fun just filming and editing videos, getting it all up there. It's been lots of fun. How long have you been doing rhythmic gymnastics for? So yeah, like I said, I started when I was 7, and so I think that was around 2009. So okay, so I've been doing gymnastics for 11 years now and will be entering my 12th season soon. Wow. And last question here, what is your favorite season of Stranger Things? Well, as you know, I'm obsessed with Stranger Things. I have a problem, I'm obsessed with Stranger Things, but I would say my favorite season is season 3. And well, as of the day I'm filming this video, it's just been over a year since season 3 came out, and I'm so sad. I can't wait for them to resume production on season 4 when, of course, when it's safe to do so, but yeah, I can't wait for season 4. Okay, well, that is it for the questions. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe down below. Also, don't forget to turn on my post notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a new video, which is every Sunday and Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, don't forget to follow my Instagram, which is linked down below, so you guys can have an input on what you see next on my channel. Until then, I'll see you on Wednesday with a new video. Bye!